We basically like do some art. Sometimes we cook, sometimes we draw, sometimes we paint. Sometimes I just wish that they do it every day because I would love to come here every day.
I'm really excited. I told all my friends about it. Usually I told all my friends I'm going to be cooking and stuff.
Art is a way sort of to introduce ourselves to them and open up and have them open up.
I really love watching kids grow.
I'm Kimberly Calderbank for Community Cultures, and today we're learning about the incredible programs that ArtHouse participates in and the connections they've made through our community. Art brings us together, inspires us, and it brings out the creativity. Today, we're visiting ArtHouse and learning about the incredible programs they have in our community.
Put it into water. It doesn't take very, very long at all. Roll it.
Tracy, you work with ArtHouse and you liaise with the programs that are here on site. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're doing here tonight?
So tonight what we're doing, this is one of our after-school programs here at Nelson Co-op, and the kids are cooking with Halton Food Council tonight. So we have Halton Food Council here tonight with us, we have Boys and Girls Club, and it's an ArtHouse program.
Cucumber was very similar to zucchini. So this is...
Okay, Emmy, tell me what you're doing here tonight.
We're cooking.
Okay, what are you cooking?
Like these sandwich wrap things.
Sandwich wraps. And what is going inside your sandwich wraps? Can you tell me what you're putting inside?
We have two we're gonna do. We have one with vegetables and one with fruits. And inside mine, I'm gonna put, for my vegetable one, I'm gonna put carrots, probably some mince, and probably some more. I don't know, I'm gonna see on the way.
So, KESHAWN, you've been coming here for a couple years now. Can you tell me about this program? What do you do here?
We basically like do some art. Sometimes we cook, sometimes we draw, sometimes we paint. And it's really fun here because sometimes I just wish that they do it every day because I would love to come here every day.
I would imagine working for a program like this really sort of feeds your soul and really gives you a sense of community. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, I mean, ArtHouse has been around for 11 years. The neighborhood programs have been around for 3 or 4. This program, we've been here for about a year and a half, but it's very easy to become attached to the kids. I do call them my kids. When I talk to my own kids, I talk about my program kids. You build a connection, you get to know them, you get to know their personalities, you get to know what upsets them, what makes them happy, and so it's really about connection. Art is a way sort of to introduce ourselves to them and open up and have them open up, but really it's about connection.
Don, you're the founder of ArtHouse. You've been around since 2009. Tell me about the vision, why you started ArtHouse in the first place, and what your mission ultimately is.
So it goes back in the last century, around 1997, when I left my former job on Bay Street and decided I needed to do something else for the rest of my life. And I got very involved with the United Way. And I learned a lot about my community, things I never knew because I used to commute every day to Toronto. And I really didn't know what was going on, but I found out a lot. I volunteered on their board, involved in a campaign in 1999, and there were some voids in the community. And there are all sorts of agencies supporting different needs, but one very big one was the arts. It was missing. And all the research I'd done on the arts said, we cannot be without the arts. Our goal is to change the lives of young people, particularly young people who may have no access to the arts.
Nice pose. A nice pose. Nice. I think you would be taller than Alicia. There you go. David.
So Amy, you lead the improv class here for ArtHouse. We just experienced something incredible, this little program. Tell me about the community that goes on with the improv program.
Well, there are a number of different classes that we teach through ArtHouse. And this specifically is a group of students that have come in after school and they're just hanging out. But what we're trying to do is give them something different to think about when they're in their after school crazy time and keep them in the moment, give them some life skills like eye contact, presentation skills, and particularly being in the moment, because that's what improv is best at, is helping them to use their story skills, to be in the moment, to avoid anxiety, because I don't know if you noticed, but there were a few anxious moments. And when they're thinking in a game, they're thinking about what's going on right now, not what could happen in the future, not a terrible, scary thing in the future, and not something terrible that's happened in the past that they have to cycle through, but something that keeps them here with the group they're in right now.
They're building these little pockets effectively of support for each other. Can you tell me about those little communities they're creating for each other?
I really like that when students understand how to use improv, they start seeing that everybody has something to bring to the table. So now they're friends with someone that they might not have been friends before, because the stuff that comes out of their mouth in a story game or in something where they're just presenting something that they've referenced can't come from anybody else's head but that other kid that they've never heard those things from before, and now they've got a connection. And then they build these friendships and they start talking to each other in different ways, and they become friends and they start encouraging each other. And I think that's a really great thing that improv does for people that it's usually used as an art form that we use for comedy, and people go on stage and do great things, but it has these great consequences. The games are useful in other ways.
What does OCC stand for? What is OCC?
So our community cares is essentially what it's called. It's just a community that really cares about one another and takes care of one another, and this is sort of a hub where people can come together and do that. So we're just sort of here guiding the ship, but really it's run by the community. We're always changing our programs according to community needs and the changing needs of folks that are moving into the community.
Being an employee here, I mean, just seeing 5 minutes myself, you can see what heart there is and sort of the passion and the community that you've built within these walls. Tell me how it feels being here every day.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it, hence the reason why I've been here for so long. But I'm learning new things every single day about the kids, and they're coming in and teaching me new things every single day, but I'm also learning about myself as well on a daily basis, and new things about the community and how to be a good resource for the community. And really just every day the passion grows just because our kids and our families are so wonderful.
It was
One word. Then.
it was on.
As you can see, ArtHouse is doing incredible work in our community, making partnerships and building a healthier community for all of us.